Very nice. Well, speaking of your downtime, I heard that you do some work with a nonprofit group for troubled youth.
Yes.
What is that?
It's called C.A.T.S, and
Okay.
it's the definition for Community Alliance for Teen Safety. And they're an organization that I kind of adopted through a friend of mine, Scott Rogers. He works on the Windham Police Force in my town, and introduced me to some of the members and the president of this organization. And they basically work with, troubled kids that maybe start to lean towards gang banging or alcohol and drug abuse, and just trying to steer them in the right direction, more or less, before they get too influenced by the big bad wolves in high school and all that.
Sure.
So, and I really felt, because I wanted to contribute to a charity and do something nice for what the universe has blessed me with this career and being financially stable. And I wanted to give something back, but I've never been directly affected by someone who may have passed away by cancer or AIDS and things like that. Not that I wouldn't love to help those causes, but it just didn't have any, it had no,
It didn't resonate with you?
well, it wasn't close to me in that sense. So I started thinking, and as I was working on this book, I was like, this, not realizing at the time, but this may be one of the reasons why I've written something like this, or why I went through what I went through in my life, because maybe now I have this wisdom. I may not be no certified psychologist and that kind of thing and have a PhD in that, children's psychology or whatever, but I have this amazing amount of wisdom from just being raised on the streets and growing up and making myself my own man and that kind of thing, and to show people that you can become a man without being a punk. And so I just started to think, this organization and what I've, what I feel I've accomplished and acquired through all this knowledge of the streets, I feel maybe is what I need to be giving back. Maybe that's where I need to dedicate my time and spend most of my energy when I'm not touring, is getting through to the kid. And I love doing it. I love working with kids. I love working with especially when they're right before high school.
Yeah.
Because once they get there and they become juniors, seniors, they're kind of in with their cliques. They know what's going on, and they're going down that road of wherever they're going. Not that they can't be helped at that point, but if you can get them right before they get there,
Around
7th,
junior
8th
high,
grade,
yeah.
they're really inspired by people. They start to look up to people, but they haven't quite latched on to what they're going to do yet. So, and now, I've been spending a lot of time volunteering to go to schools and do lectures, and, not so much a formal lecture, but just pizza, sit in a powwow, talk, get some of the ones that may have some problems going on, that are shy and are in the closet, to, just to open up and share their feelings, and go to some juvenile halls maybe and talk to those kids, and, maybe help steer them in the right direction when they get out, so they don't continue this, this path of jails and house of corrections and juvenile halls and all that.
Letting them know that somebody cares about them and wants to listen to them.
Yeah, just showing them that, we're all kind of the same person, and I'm no different than they are. I went through the same amount of crap and pulled all kinds of stunts, but, if I can help them understand a little bit sooner than I did that there's some really cool ways to become a man or a woman, or accomplish things in their life, then, hopefully, even if it's just getting through to one of those kids, it's still making a difference with someone.